foundation. It is called Sprocket, and it is a brand new organization, a brand new nonprofit that it has set up a pilot makerspace in the Coke plant. Raise your hand if you're familiar with the Coke plant in Paducah. All right. So in the Coke plant now there is a really cool place called a makerspace, and what that is I think it's best described as a science, technology, and engineering library with tools instead of books. And what a makerspace is a place for adults and students to go and have a chance to learn about and use tools that are used in a variety of industries around. Some of them are engineering tools. Some of them you have to know a whole lot to use. And so they are giving kids and adults alike an opportunity to learn about these tools. And in our new innovation hub, which we're building on the campus of Tillman, and which will replace our area technology center that's there now, we actually are going to have a makerspace as a featured part, kind of the heart of that innovation hub. It's going to be a much larger makerspace. Right now this space is a small version of it, but it will be open to you guys. In other words, it's actually going to be it'll be available to students, especially students. It'll be available to all students, K through 12, but it's really going to be an important feature for kindergarten through 8th grade students, because it's going to give you a chance to see what kind of activities or projects do engineers work on, scientists, computer programmers, things like that, and maybe even manufacturers, welders, people who repair things, all kinds of things that you can do with your hands. So I'm really excited to turn it over to them. They're going to also introduce some guests from Tillman.
We are.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So yeah, we're involved in science, technology, engineering, and math, and that's usually called STEM. So if any of you have heard of that, today it was STEM, but the M was for music. And so we did a project where we coded and we created sound, and we digitized it, and then we composed with our digital compilations. And what I want to do is, we've been really, really busy for the last seems like forever, 3 months especially, where we've opened up our space. And so I would like for Jimmy is actually a mechanical engineer. He comes to us from Toyota Paducah, Toyota in North America, but it's Lexington, Georgetown. Well, I'm thinking where we got the computers. And come on, guys, these guys, we could not have actually put this space together without these guys. So maybe you can introduce our
So we have Holden, Chris, and Michael. These are 3 students at Paducah Tillman who have been instrumental in getting our computer lab up and going. And you know, I'm gonna just throw y'all under the bus right here and have you start. You know, we're doing several exciting things right now, and these 3, again, we're going to talk about computers and software and some potential future applications that we'll have going in our space that I am super excited about. So this is Holden. Go ahead.
I started off with helping build computers. Toyota donated us some really dusty computers. So we had to air blast those, put parts that were missing, maybe add some more parts than necessary. We built 2 supercomputers is what we call it, 2 CPUs, a whole bunch of RAM. We also set up a local network, sometimes called the LAN, local area network, and we had all the Ethernet ports put up, router, big switch, pretty cool.
Yeah, they ran cable too, didn't you?
Ethernet cable?
Yeah.
I'm more of the software side of things, like AutoCAD, all the CAD softwares for 3D modeling, so you can make stuff in these softwares, 3D print them, use a CNC machine, make your creations in the software come to life. There's like multiple softwares with all different functions and ways to use them.
Yeah, so what we're really trying to achieve right here, we're trying to engage students at their level of interest, their area of interest. So these three love video game design. So what do? We got some video game development software. And another thing that one is particularly excited about, go ahead.
So I started coding with Python and using Arduinos, and we have 2 projects next that I'm thinking are really good. We're going to make a 3D scanner with some Arduinos, like scan people's heads with some objects, and we're going to try and make a cat as a pet.
We all walk around.
We're going to use Arduinos and we're going to 3D print it, and we can use facial recognition. If you kick it over on its back, it can flip over, it balances itself.
Very cool. 16 different degrees of freedom, 14 different servo motors. This thing is just, it's going to be our area pet.
It's going to be awesome. And so, yeah,
Nice.
and so they actually, we even had WKCT students come in and help us just set up the space, build tables, and we've got an art installation going in with 5 different schools. We have, I don't know if you have been in the Coke plant, but it's kind of industrial. Well, we're in the boiler room.
And the cold closet.
And the cold closet. So we're in about 850 square feet, but you have these big tall ceilings, so we'll have student art in our space there. Right now, Paducah Middle kids are coming over and we're doing coding and 3D printing with them. This is just them hanging out with Jimmy looking at a 3D printer. I also want to mention that McNabb's 3D printers are in care of us right now while we're taking them out of the box, and actually these guys are building them, so it's not me. So we also got a Google grant. Actually the library got it and they're doing it with us, and so that's how we're doing the coding music project. And so we had 10 kids in today, and finally we even had the metalsmithing kids in on Saturday this week, and they did a whole jewelry repair day. So that was even McCracken County. So kids from all over are coming in and they're really excited to just learn and push their skill level, and we're really excited to be the prototype for that. And we have to thank Dale here too, because we wouldn't have been able to get half the stuff done without the Paducah City Schools. Just, you guys have been awesome, been behind us all the way, and we really appreciate it. So thank you guys very much for helping us, and we hope to see you all there.